I was born as a hand amputee on the left side, just missing a few fingers on my left hand. And so my mom thought that sports would be the absolute best way to hopefully make sure that, I made friends. I had no issues growing up and I had lots of going on in my life. I started skiing at the age of 2. Really loved skiing, loved everything about it, loved going up to Whistler on the weekends. And then shortly after the Vancouver 2010 Olympic and Paralympic Games came to Vancouver, I decided that, alpine skiing was what I wanted to do. I still actually struggle to put words into how amazing it is to kind of represent your country and be on the world stage like that, especially at a young age. Standing on top of the podium at those games was probably one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my life, not only for myself, but to make those proud who kind of put all of their energy into me, my mom, my family, who, they do everything. Ski racing is not an easy or inexpensive sport. You end up flying to Europe 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year. And before you kind of make it, that's all, you pay for that yourself. And it's a hard journey to get there. I think the biggest thing is just equal viewership. In 2018 in Pyeongchang, we had the highest viewership of the games yet. And, without families being able to be in Beijing because of COVID, I anticipate that it's just going to continue to grow. And obviously there's always room for improvement and always room for growth. And we're on the right track. Parasport is growing almost faster than the initial structure was built. We definitely need more categories. As much as the media coverage is increasing, always more media coverage goes such a long way. And while we are hopefully inspiring Canadians and people all over the world and bringing communities together, I think it's important that the media also sees Paralympians as athletes. This is our job. This is what we do. We work just as hard as Olympians. And not only are Olympians and Paralympians inspirations, but we are people working hard towards our goals. I hope that, once my career kind of wraps up, whenever that happens, people look back and they see an athlete first before they see someone with a disability. I'm skiing just as well as I would have if I had 2 poles, and I'm just as strong as an athlete if I was an Olympian versus Paralympian. And I think that's really important to me. And for a long time in my career so far, I've kind of been labeled as kind of a little bit of a comeback kid from injuries. And I hope that for women and people who have chronic illness all over the world, that also is something that speaks to them, because I've been able to bounce back from a couple of not so fun experiences. I hope people see someone who's just really working hard towards their goals, just like any Olympian, Paralympian, amateur, professional athlete. I'm 4 or 5 years into my career, and I've found I've kind of come in at a time where things are really moving and changing and shifting, and it's quite equal. And I feel really lucky to be a part of a sport that is pushing for complete equality for both genders. I anticipate I want to stay in sport, whether that's coaching on the snow, coaching in the gym. I think, I would like to be a woman in sport, empowering more women to stay in sport after their career. And that's something I'm really passionate about.